Okay, so in this tutorial I will continue about the introduction. Okay, so I created box almost, and Alt plus middle mouse button to rotating an object, and XYZ moving all the axes. Okay, and Alt and hold it middle mouse. Sorry, see, just click on the middle mouse button. Just hold it and move the cursor. Okay, so you can possible to rotate like this. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and F3 possible to see an object in a line mode. Okay, F3. F4 means you can possible to view an object mesh with the lines. Okay, I created already box, and you can, here once you press on F4 in keyboard, mesh with the line is visible right now. So once you click on here modify, and here you can possible to view the values, length and width. See the length value, you can move it up, move it down. The similar way width, Control Z is the back option, I mean the default position, the previous changes. Okay, height. So these are the length, width and height of any kind of an object. Once you create the different kind of an object, the similar kind of a length, width and height, those values will be there in below parameters. The similar way length segment, in the sense of lines in between the length, the lines in between width segment and the lines height segment in between height segment. Okay, these are the values. Okay, so if you click on one by one all these things, now the default value, length is 1, the width is 1 and height segment is 1. Alt W. And one more thing, here once you click on the standard primitives, these are the object is visible here, the box, sphere and cylinder. Just create and drag it up, and torus. Okay, I click on this one, just click on modify all the values here, parameters. The similar way, once you click on the torus, see all the values, the radius and the radius 2 and the rotation. Okay, and click on a sphere, the similar way, the radius, overall radius of a sphere, and segment, the number of lines to that particular sphere. The similar way, the cylinder. Okay, so this is the basic tools of the software. So for example, if you need to select all the object together, for that just drag it like this. So for that I already, here there is an option rectangle, so circle also possible, and similar way this one. Once you click on outside of viewport, at a time all the objects are unselected. the similar way like this. So this is the better one, the rectangle, for selecting an object. Like this, like this. Okay, and one more thing. So moving an object. So I'm moving here. Alt plus Alt hold and middle mouse button. Okay, and X, Y and Z values. Okay, and one more thing. Once you click on here, one option is there. If you below the menu bar, just click on the toggles Scene Explorer. See, once you click on the toggle Scene Explorer, and here is the box, cylinder and torus. So this is the layer. So you can hide it and freeze it. Freeze it in the sense of the object is locked. That is what freeze. Also possible to rename the object. And once you go on the top, there is a box 001. You can possible to rename that box. I'll rename it any polygon 01 and enter. So right now the object name got renamed. The similar way, the cylinder, sphere, torus. Possible to hide and freeze it. Okay, so I unfreezed. All objects are selecting now. And once you do the thing, you can save it in outside, like save as any other, name it, and you can save it in the format is 3ds Max. Okay, just save it in 3ds Max software. And one more thing, so once you go to here, so render frame. So this is applicable, this is needed when once you do a 3D model, then you apply the texturing and lighting. So for that we have an option rendering. So it will convert our this thing 3D object into a rendering. So right now it's a default an object. So we not applied any kind of lighting or textures. It's a default object. So here it's got rendered. Right now there is no effects because we are not applying any kind of textures and lightings. And one more thing, so once you click on here, and so here you can check it out the color, the basic colors. So once you click on the color, you can change it any other color, like the red one, the red color. Right now this sphere, the color got changed. The similar way, you can change the color here. See, these are the basic color. Okay, so this is all the basic colors. You can change it to your object. And one more thing, so W for moving an object and E for rotating an object in viewport. So I just press on E in keyboard, then I am rotating here. Similar way, R for scaling. So you can scale it center of an object, also possible to a particular axis. See, right now I am moving an object in X axis, scaling an object. The similar way, scaling an object in y axis and scaling an object in z axis. Similar way, just click on the cylinder, scaling from the center of an object viewport. Also, you just check on the one more option name called hierarchy in the sense of the viewport, that a pivot. Right now, see, I just click on the front view right now. Okay, the pivot point is here. Okay, so once you click on affect pivot only, you can possible to move the pivot point. Okay, just click on here, affect pivot only. Now I'm possible to change the pivot point almost center. Also, this one is the toggle scene explorer, so we can possible to click off. See, just go to here, toggle scene explorer, just click off. So right now that is not visible here. Now affect pivot only, center to object, then click on affect pivot only again. Right now the object viewport is almost center of an object. Just you can check it in top view. I just click on the top view, in front view, and the left and perspective P, alt and middle mouse button, rotating an object right now. Okay, moving W, E, R, moving an object W, and E for rotating an object, and R for scaling an object. And one more thing, so right now you are moving. Once you moving, that values are visible and its values changing slowly, 25.89. Control Z, backspace. You need to rotate an object exactly 90 degree, 45, 180, 360, like that. For that there is an option name called, if you just click on angle snap tool in the below the menu bar, just click on the angle snap tool and rotate it. So right now possible to rotate the object like 40, 45, 50, like that, 90 degree, 180, like that you can possible to rotate. Also possible to change the values here. So I'll make it the values 45, 180, 360. Okay, the similar way you can change the viewport. Once you're rotating any object, just check it on this angle snap toggle should be on. Okay, and one more thing. So once you need to click off the grid, for that the shortcut key is G. Okay, click G. Right now the grid is off. So again you need a grid, means just click on G in a keyboard. Okay, so this is almost is the introduction and some of the tools of 3ds Max 2019 software. And if you look back some of the previous version, so that was not good. This is all the tool setting and everything is settled by, I mean, perfect only. So this is the latest version, I mean 19. Also you can group it, and once you click on the group, and you can possible to rename it or okay. So right now the almost the object is in group. Okay, so in the next tutorial I will explain much about the software.